Hello and welcome to our 4th RuneZone development diary. Yes, I realise that number there looks nothing like a 4, but I apologise, that is the font. I'm Illustrial of RuneZone.com and I'll be presenting the diary today. First, I've implemented a new feature. I snap my fingers and backing music plays. Failed snap. Win. So before we start, I'd just like to inform you this is more of a community-oriented development diary because we've not had a whole lot of updates this past couple of weeks due to exams and whatnot. But without further ado, we should get straight in. So first, I'd like to talk about staff changes and the new board of directors. As you may or may not know, RuneZone is now a part of the Factory Box group, which encompasses RuneZone, which obviously know what we do, Orbsome, which is our fun old fan site, tnic.net, which is our brand new team-based website, and Debate Today, which is our revolutionary online debating community, which we hope to launch soon. And we hope to branch out into War of Legends, Stellar Dawn and 8 Realms soon. So the board of directors, it'll consist of Nathan, Coffee and myself, and we will be leading all these projects, although each department will have their own leadership team. For example, Deslayer, Dr. Shemp and Simon will continue to maintain RuneZone. And the board of directors, what we'll actually do is we'll act in an advisory role for the RuneZone administration as well as other Factory Box sites. So each website will have their own administration team and we'll oversee everything to make sure it's operating correctly. We'll continue to pay for all the hosting, licenses and various other day-to-day requirements like the domain name and the radio servers on websites which have a radio. Yeah, that's about it for that. And we'll also remain active on RuneZone, so don't worry, we'll still be around and we'll carry on producing high quality content for the site. So that's about it for that. Let's move on to the next thing. Okay, next is something we love, charity support. We recently kind of cancelled our charity support for some reason. We didn't have time to run it, however we are bringing it back. And this month we're going to be supporting the Strode Park Foundation. But I don't know much about this, so I'm going to now display a clip from one of our good friends, George. He recently posted a video about why he wants to support this charity, and we're going to help him out. So here's the video.
So guys, I'm going to be a bit open with you guys and a bit personal, something I didn't think I was going to do in this channel, and I don't know if any of you guys might find this upsetting, so I don't want to upset any of you guys, and I don't want any of you to feel guilty or feel sympathy towards me. So my father actually is at Strode Park Foundation, which is a charity. Now this charity works for caring for disabled, mentally disabled and physically disabled people. Severely, people who can't live by themselves for whatever reason and they can't look after themselves, so they have to stay here. Now this is anything from people who have been born with disabilities to got them later in their lives due to anything, really. And my father is not a carer there, my father is in full-time care. He's cared for by the fantastic staff there. So this is why it's particularly close to my heart. My father suffers from cerebral atrophy and frontal lobe dementia, which basically means he's unable to care for himself anymore, and he can't speak, and he can't feed himself, and he needs full-time carers, and he needs to be in a care where he's well looked after. And that's what I want to raise money for, this care home, because it's fantastic. It makes them feel at home, but they're so suffocated by lack of funding. And the people who are in care in this home are they're all fantastic people, and they deserve a fantastic life, and they deserve to feel like this is their home, and that they can paint and decorate, and they can have their walls pink or purple. It shouldn't look like a hospital for these people. It should look like a place to live, like a place to embrace as your home. And this is what's so important to me, and this is what I want.
So we hope that video touched you just as much as it did to us. And here's a little bit more about the Strode Park Foundation. We'll be helping to raise funds for this charity in order to assist George. If you want to check out the video, it's like 18 minutes or something. You can check out his YouTube channel. It's youtube.com/Zafranet, and we'll post a link to that in the description. More information about the fundraisers, which he'll be hosting, can be found at his YouTube channel, and you can find out more about the Strode Park Foundation at www.strodepark.org.uk. So that's about it for that. We're now going to move on to the next item, which is going to be about content and the community. So now we have 153 quest guides on the site, which is incredible. I'm not going to drag that out like I did in the first development diary. We recently passed 3,000 members. That is absolutely incredible considering we've only been operating for about 15-16 months or so. We have over 86,000 posts. Again, an incredible statistic. That's all down to you guys. And just to kind of put these into perspective, on the 11th of October we had 51 quest guides. We've tripled that, which is incredible. And also on the 11th of October we had 772 members. We've almost quadrupled that, so thank you again for signing up. And also we had 18,715 posts. I'm too tired to work out how much that is, but I think that's at least, no it's not, 4.5 times roughly. And just to kind of go into the community, Players vs May, which was our kind of a recurring event throughout May, it was a huge success, so I'm going to talk about that for a bit more. So here was our official banner for it, and what we did in this event was we killed 2 monsters each weekend, 2 of the biggest and baddest boss monsters in the whole game, from the giant mole to the corp beast. And I'd like to thanks to all who attended. We had some great fun. And that's about it for that. So I will now just summarise this video and mention some other key news. Staff changes have been enforced. Board of Directors will now be taking a kind of backseat role in the day-to-day running of RuneZone, but will still be around. Our charity support has been restarted. Information about Strode Park will be posted on our website shortly, so if you do want to help us out and support Strode Park, then you can do. We'll post a news post in the next few days. Post your feedback on our Players vs May event. It will help us determine which events you love and loathe. So if you really enjoyed it, then let us know, guys. We've hired loads of new DJs, and we mean loads. We have a team of about 10 DJs now. Fresh voices helping to keep the radio on almost 24/7. And we mean that, guys, the radio is now on almost 24/7. Rune TV is also launched. If you didn't already know, original programming will be coming soon. I look forward to seeing what our media team come up with, and also I'll try and pitch in when possible. And preparation for our Summer Beats event has begun. I don't know if you attended last year, but it was a huge success, and we promise that this year will be even better. Just have a look at that picture there, everyone was having a lot of fun. So that is about it for the diary today. I hope it's been informative and you've enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and also check us out on runezone.com and make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel so you don't miss the next diary.
Get ready for the biggest annual RuneScape event.
We're gonna party as much as we
Summer
can.
Beat. Kick off the start of your summer in style. Coming soon.